Today, I wanted to bring you along with me as I put together 3 flat lay outfits for our ongoing blog series over on my blog, Roli's Ramblings, link down there and possibly up there, wherever, link somewhere, as I put together the flat lays for one of my 1 dress, 3 looks posts. The process for putting together these coords is a little different than if I was just picking out a coordinate to wear. First of all, because I do want to put together 3 looks, I do want to make them very distinct from each other. I mean, honestly, today's dress is Teddy Chocolatier, the shirring JSK by Metamorphosis, and honestly, I wear this with a lot of white, with a lot of pink, a bit of brown. I tend to wear it in a lot of the same ways. However, for this flat lay series, I want to make 3 very distinct looks, and I also tend to like making them not how I would actually coordinate it when I wear it regularly. One benefit of doing them as flat lays is that I can do stuff like I can pile on all the accessories and not have to actually bother about putting on all the accessories. And also, I can make use of the entirety of my Lolita wardrobe, whether those items currently fit me comfortably or not. So, I just thought I would take you through my thought process of how I actually pick 3 distinctive coords for 1 dress. So, to start with, let's take a look at the print and the details of this dress. So, as you can see, the primary colour is mint and brown. But within the print, we also have purple and gold. And by purple, I mean like that nice light lavender shade, and plenty of gold details, including in the mesh that's used on the straps, across the chest, and down at the hem. In terms of themes, it's obviously a chocolate themed, what I think you can extrapolate into being a biscuit theme, and a bear theme, because we have the teddy bears. We also have rosettes, and hearts, and crowns. So all in all, there's a lot to work with this dress, and I will try and put together 3 coords that are all nice and flattering with the dress, that all look quite distinctly different. As you can see, I've taken down the JSK because I am going to put up the rest of the coords as I pick them out with you. I have already gone ahead and picked out the 3 tops that I will be basing these coords around, because for me, your dress or skirt, OP, whatever, that's the main part, but the second biggest block of colour, the second biggest thing influencing the appearance of the coordinate is definitely going to be the top. And because I figured it makes for better watching if they're already selected and I just talk about it rather than me rummaging through my wardrobe going, what should I pick? I've already picked those out. Just to introduce you to my 3 choices briefly. First of all, I have this nice lavender cutso, also from Meta. It has nice eyelet lace and it has a subtly patterned, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but it is a gingham collar and sleeves. So this one I chose obviously to play off the lavender in the print and to overall change the colour scheme of the overall cord from being very much focused on the brown and the mint to focusing on one of the lesser featured accent colours. It's a bit crooked, but oh well. Next, I want to match it with this chocolate trump themed cardigan from Baby the Stars Shine Bright. Again, I'm not sure how well you can see everything, but these are card suit motifs, but obviously it's a very chocolate themed piece as well. So yeah, in terms of colour, it's pretty expected, but in terms of motif, a little different, and I like it. Then third, and finally, I thought I'd go with just mint. So in a sense, we've got pulling off an accent colour, pulling off the print's main colour, and pulling off the print's base colour. Nothing much to say about this bolero. It's very cute, it's from Angelic Pretty, lots of lace. It does have some detachable bows, which I keep permanently detached because that's just how I am with detachable things. But all in all, a very cute piece. Next up, I'm going to choose legwear. For me, this is because I have a lot of headwear options, very few jewellery and small accessory options, and a medium amount of socks. So for me it makes sense to choose socks first because it's a fairly, again, large surface area of the body that's being covered, and my choices are more limited. Then I do headwear because I can match anything, and then accessories like jewellery, wrist cuffs, etc. I have to make do with what I've got no matter what, so it's not really a key part of the decision-making process, if that makes sense. So I've pulled out some of my options, well, basically all my options that will suit. I mean, obviously I've got a few plain pairs, but these are the ones that I think will go. So, first of all, and excuse the appearance of ankle socks like this, I have a pair of chocolate themed ankle socks. These might be cute with... Oh, see, I was gonna think they might be cute with the baby cardigan, but probably not, because they're a little too light in colour. So I'm gonna put them up as a maybe to go with the lavender. Also because those were ankle socks and this is a long sleeve heavy wool cardigan, it doesn't really match on a seasonality level. Next I have a pair of little white ankle socks with lace on the top, and these could go with either of these. Might put them with the green, with the mint for now. Then I have purple under the knees, that's obviously to go with the lavender cutso option. Then I have a pair of just brown socks, also from Meta. These I think, oh, those are a really great match for that baby cardigan. Alright, let's put them up there as an option. Then, next, actually I'm going to flip my pile. I have, a really awkward to display pair of angelic printy mint and brown OTKs. And you know what? Those are it. I want this to be a full mint affair, so let's get rid of those ankle socks. Let's maybe put them with the lavender one, because it might be a good option. I did also grab out a pair of Innocent World socks with a bit of a crown pattern, which I thought might be nice. Those still might be nice with the baby cardigan, so I will leave them up. And another angelic pretty pair, this one with a bow pattern, which might go well with the baby cardigan. Alright, you know, I'll put them up there, and then after we've chosen the next item, which is headwear, I'll refine. For headwear, once again, I've just grabbed out the things that will be colour-wise and thematically appropriate, and I'm just going to go through, have a bit of a think, and see what'll go with what. So, I mean, obviously I've got the hat, that contains everything, but we'll go choose the hat last. I have this big Rochelle lace, what do they call them, a barrette bow? I'm not sure. But you know what, I think that's just a no. I'm going to have a no pile just off camera over here. Then I have several. Let's just rearrange what I've got here. Let's do the hat first. Do I want the hat? Ooh! Yes, I do want the hat, because that hat, which I might put on the floor because it's not going to hang up there, but this hat in the Coord with the lavender cutso will be perfect because it's really leaning into a country lolita vibe. Ooh, and because of that, I definitely don't want the long socks. I want the short socks. Not sure what pair yet, but I want the short socks. And again, those can just go off camera, and this will go on the floor for the time being, which means lavender head bow, which I had because, again, lavender, this is out of the running. I've got my lavender piece. Then, that leaves me, because I don't own any large mint headwear, I have 4 different options of brown head bows. I do also have some berets and some smaller hair accessories, but we'll go through head bows first and then we'll get into that. So, what do I think is nice? One thing I do have that's kind of cute is I do have this little bear ear headdress, but I think no, not today. It's just a vibe, really. There's no real decision as to why, because some things you can't, you know, define with words. It's just how you feel about it. Nah. Ooh, yeah, okay. Because you know what? This probably won't come up in camera, but angelic pretty head bow with angelic pretty bolero. The laces are really, really similar. So for me, that's a match. However, this I'm not loving with the baby cardigan, so I'm going to put it out of frame and grab some other options. And I am back with my little pile of potential berets. So with this one, obviously lavender is out. oops, and I dropped it, nice and convenient. I could run with a mint one, which actually I think I will, because that carries the mint from the dress, which will be hidden up until the waist, well, from the waist above, I mean, and this will bring it back up to the top. So yeah, okay, nice and easy. My other options were an off-white and a brown, but mint it is. My next point to consider is footwear. Now, again, I have a relatively limited shoe collection, though I'm sure some people would look at me and go, limited? But relatively limited. I don't have too many options. I mostly have lots of colours and a single option in each colour. So this is a relatively quick and easy decision. My lavender tea parties, excuse the hanging straps, will be going with the lavender coordinate. And then I just have to choose which of the other two coordinates gets the white shoes and which one gets the brown shoes. I think... See, I'm staring at the options in the viewfinder. I think that the angelic pretty-ish coordinate, the mint one, gets the brown shoes, and the baby cardigan gets the white. However, I will now put a little asterisk next to everything I'm saying, which is that as I'm actually laying these things out in flat lay format, I might switch some things around and all of that, but for now, this is my thought process. And if it changes on the fly, well, it's like sometimes when you're getting dressed in the morning and you have it all in your head and then you put it on and you're like, no, this would work better a different way. It just happens. At this point, I've really only got a couple of things to do. I have to narrow down my legwear choice for this Coord and this Coord. I need to add some accessories, and I will, as I'm actually laying them out, add some things like smaller hair clips and stuff, but for me that's a do it on the fly thing. I'm not going to bother actually pulling it out and talking you through my process because it's mostly a matter of, oh look, I feel like this could use a mint bow. Put on a mint bow. Oh look, this could use another lavender bow. Lavender bow, there's not much thought process to it. But what does require a bit of thought is narrowing down the legwear. So, let us have a look. So, since my baby cardigan Coord is going to have the white shoes, I think I'm going to run with the brown socks. I personally don't like having your socks and shoes in the same colour most of the time. Just personal preference, absolutely nothing wrong with it. But it's just how I roll. And then for the lavender Coord, ooh, this one requires a little more thought. So we've obviously got the lavender shoes, and we have the straw hat with the off-white ribbon. So part of me goes, the little white ankle socks are the way to go. But then part of me goes, you haven't really got much brown or mint, you know, going throughout the Coord, so you should run with the chocolate socks just to tie the colour scheme in from top to toe. Because I can, as I said, do little bows and stuff in the hair. Alright, you know what, I've talked myself into it. It has to be the chocolate socks. Alright, I'm going to grab a few accessories, some of the sort of key accessories that I have, run you through those, and then I'll actually be laying these out and you'll see the finished product. Like I've said, my accessories are kind of limited, so in terms of like wrist cuffs, I've only got really two options. I've got a dark brown baby pair and a white pair. That's just from Taobao. And I think with this, given that we've got long sleeves, short sleeves, and I just dropped a wrist cuff, but whatever, I am going to run with the white pair with the country Coord. In terms of jewellery, I do have a few bead bracelets and stuff, and basically, if in doubt, I have pearl bracelets. That's like my default go-to for anything if I do want wrist wear and I don't have wrist cuffs, etc. But again, like the small hair accessories, I'll just pull those out on the fly and I won't talk you through it. The bit I do want to talk you through is necklaces. I have, you probably can't see them too well, but I have two sort of biscuit-themed necklaces, and I'm wondering if I should use either or both of them. So, with the cardigan Coord, I'm probably going to have that done up, so there's not really room for a necklace unless it's over the cardigan, which personally, not my aesthetic, so no necklace for you. With the mint Coord, oh gosh, yes. Look, I'm being predictable, but this necklace, it's an angelic pretty necklace, so it's got to go with the primarily angelic pretty Coord. I just think you have to. Like, sometimes the best thing that matches a particular brand is more of that particular brand, and it's just truth. I'm not going to argue with it. And then we have the country cord, which, you know what, to me, country is a plainer sub-style, so I personally don't want to go and add a necklace to it. I think it's going to be fine as is. Alright, so, like I said earlier, I'm going to lay these guys out, take some photos, and show you the finished product. There you have it. 3 fairly unique coordinates with the same JSK, and a bit of a look into how I put those looks together. Like I say, for me at least, coordinating for a series of flat lays that is just for a post on my blog is different from how I choose to coordinate when I am dressing myself, but I think it's still interesting to share with you how I go about doing that and why I pick what I pick. All in all, I'm really happy with those cords, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Until next time, bye bye!